Well, here I am, a second full day in Barrow, Alaska. Utqiagvik? I don't know, man. I've heard people here say it, and I think that it would be pronounced Utqiagvik, but that's not how I've heard other people say it. So I'm just going to keep saying Barrow because a lot of people, probably most people, know it as Barrow. Did y'all see that movie 30 Days of Night? Speaking of Barrow, I mean, it's a pretty cool horror movie. I like the idea of vampires being able to do things all the time because it was dark all the time, but I'm gonna bust a few myths about that movie that probably a lot of you already know. First of all, that was not at all filmed in Barrow, Alaska. I don't know where that was filmed, but it wasn't Barrow. And second of all, it isn't pitch black for 30 days here in Barrow ever. There is light in the wintertime. The sun is on the horizon. Well, you don't see the sun, but you can see the light from the sun on the horizon for a few hours anyway. So totally bogus, but you know what? It's for a story, so we can go ahead and let it go and just go along with that movie, that story. So anyway, where was I? Yes, my second full day here in Barrow, December 28th, 2024. Yesterday was kind of cool. I walked around all over the place in the cold, taking some video footage with the A7 IV. Look at that on the gimbal. And photos, of course, and hanging out, catching some Wi-Fi because I have no cellular service where I'm staying, or anywhere in Barrow for that matter. So I just got to go to the hotel restaurant and use Wi-Fi, which they're gracious enough to let me use, as long as I eat some food. I'm sure they don't mind. Yeah, and so did that, came back. I was kind of beat, tired from walking around in the snow and the cold. My backpack full of stuff. Just treading around in the snow and ice makes it more of a workout than if there was not snow and ice. So that's that. Came back, crashed out kind of early, but then I woke up for some reason. I was actually dreaming about seeing some aurora borealis, and it was weird because as I said, I was sleeping. I woke up, and then I went outside, and lo and behold, what did I see? A bit of green in the sky. So I grabbed the camera, geared up, grabbed the camera, went out to find a sort of dark spot. There's a lot of street lights here, actually, where I'm staying. Found a little dark spot, had to walk out into some scary openness. But I was out there, I was able to get some video with the A7 IV and some photos, but the lights weren't all that spectacular. Came back after a while, after just being cold, came back, was thinking, well, maybe I'll get up later and see if there's anything more happening with the aurora borealis. And I fell asleep for a bit again, and I looked outside to check the temperature. I put a thermometer outside the door to see, and I was taking a video, just showing like what the temperature was and talking and narrating as you do in these short videos for like Instagram or whatever. And when I came back in and replayed the video, I didn't even see it while I was recording, but you can see some northern lights up in the sky that, like I said, I didn't see it at all while I was recording that video. So I'll probably throw that in here somewhere. That's cool. Saw some faint aurora a little bit ago. I don't know how much later I'm gonna stay up, but anyway, there's aurora out there. It sure is. Just not super strong. Cool. It's cold. And so today I'm going to venture off with the gimbal for a bit down the opposite direction of town and just get some footage, some video footage of this place, and maybe some photos. And that's the plan so far. So there you go. It's my report, my morning report. What is it? I don't even know what time it is. 10:28 a.m. Still dark out. There you go. Barrow, Alaska. Well, here I am, out and about. Look at what happened to my mustache. It's hard to talk when everything's frozen like this, but I also wanted to try out this little lapel microphone that I got. I think it's just after noon. I never know the time, for one, because I don't pull my phone out very often, and number two, my watch is buried, as it should be, underneath my clothing, because it's about minus 20 Fahrenheit right now. And this is how it looks. This is, of course, my forward-facing camera, right? Or rear-facing, I don't know. Hazy cold, foggy cold, ice fog, they call it. All right, and windy, Jesus Christ, when that wind blows.